Nikea here with another tutorial for you. I'm going to be doing a perm rod set today, and as you can see, I'm starting off on stretched hair. I use the tension method. Sorry, all my allergies are kicking up again. I'm starting off on stretched hair. I use the tension method. I have a video on my channel, so I'm going to card it up above so you can click on that. And I'll post it at the end of the video so you can click on that, watch next, keep watching. And before you continue watching this video, make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button, okay? Turn it from red to gray. All right, show me some love. All right, yeah, so now we're gonna get into this. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna be doing a perm rod set, and I have two different sizes of perm rods. I have the 3/4 diameter, just like this, the 1/2 diameter, and I had a set of these size before, when my hair was shorter, I guess. I don't know, but I used these all over my head before when I've done a perm rod set, but the top of my hair is longer, so that's why I wanted to get the larger ones. So I'm going to use these smaller ones in the back and use the larger ones up front and on the side. And I already, like I said, I already had some of the 1/2 inch diameter, but you know, sometimes they get a little janky. And somebody's been playing with them, i.e. Harper. So I bought 2 packs just to back up the ones that I already had. So I already had 30 of these. And then I bought 4 packs of the purple ones. The red ones came 6 in a pack, and then the purple 3/4 of an inch came with 5 in a pack. So I got 4 of those. So I have 20 of these. I have 28 of the red ones that I already had open, and I bought 12 more. So I have 40 red and 20 purple. So we'll see how many I use. And when I do my perm rod sets, I use Mousse. Okay, so when I do perm rod sets, I specifically use this, my SheaMoisture Coconut Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse. The first time I used this, I got this on a whim because I never used mousse on my natural hair before, but this just so happened to like work out just fine. Like, it was perfect, and it was on blow dry hair. That was like my best Flexi Rods set ever. But yeah, I'm about to shut up because I've been talking and now it's like 4 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this look. So you want to see how I go from this to some fabulous curls? Keep watching.
Alright, all I'm doing here is taking my hair and splitting it into 2 sections, front and back, so that it will be easier to work with since I will be installing different size flexi rods in each section. I'm going to start with the back section, and I'm going to split that section in half as well. And I'm going to comb through the section just to make sure it's free of tangles and knots and to ensure that I get a smooth curl. I'm going to be working with small to medium sized sections, and I'm taking this fine tooth comb and again combing through the section to make sure that there's no tangles and knots, so that when I install the flexi rod that there will not be any bumps and lumps, and I'll get a nice smooth curl. So this is about the size of each section, and I'm going to apply about 1 to 2 pumps of my SheaMoisture Coconut Hibiscus curling mousse to each section. And I don't want to apply too much because this is a wet product and I don't want my hair to revert. It's going to revert some, but not to the point where it's getting back curly. So here I'm using the 1/2 inch rod, and I'm going to start at the ends of my hair. I'm going to wrap the end around the rod and then wrap some hair around the ends, and I'm going to start rolling up and then twist. So I kind of roll it up twice and then I twist the rod around and the hair around the rod to lock it in, and then I fold my ends to secure the flexi rod into my hair. Having a little bit of difficulty, but there you have it. The first rod is in. And I'm going to continue with the same steps as I did before with the next section. And I wanted to make sure that I used smaller sections to get well-defined curls and to make sure that they last a while. So when installing, I like to start at the ends of my hair. I wrap the end around the rod and then wrap my hair around that a little bit to secure it. Then I start to wrap the hair around the flexi rod. So I wrap twice and then I twist, and then wrap 2 or 3 more times and twist again until I get to my roots. And then I bend the ends of the rod to secure it into my head. All right, I've finished half of the back of my hair. Now I'm moving towards the front where I will be installing the 3/4 of an inch rods, the purple ones. And again, I'm still using the small to medium size sections. Of course, combing them out first with this fine tooth comb to get rid of any tangles or knots that are left behind. Pumping some of that mousse. And I'm going to use the same technique even though these rods are larger. So I'm going to wrap the end of my hair around the rod, wrap some hair around it to secure the ends. Then I'm going to roll the rod up and twist, and then secure the ends and bending the rod up. Alright, now you're going to see me here installing a red rod in the front. That's because my edges are shorter. They're going back in. I had some breakage, but I'm going to use a smaller rod to curl this part of the hair to make sure that I get every single strand in there and every part of my hair is curled and I don't have any random short straight pieces. But I'm installing it the same way, starting at the end, and then when I get to a part of my hair that's a different length, I pull that hair down and wrap it around the Flexi Rod and continue the same method that I did before, and then folding it to secure it down. So you'll see I'll have red rods around the perimeter of my head, because as I've mentioned in probably every video, I have short pieces in the front where my edges are growing in. Here we are, the last piece of hair, right there in the middle.
Alright, so here I am all done. If you saw me before the previous clip, I was just folding up the end to kind of get rid of some of the bulkiness and fullness of the Flexi Rods on the head. And now I'm going to take this supersized bonnet that I got from my local beauty supply store, and I'm just going to sleep with this over my head. Alright, so I'm going to sleep with this one, and I'll be back in the morning for the takedown. Good night. Hey y'all, good morning. Back with the takedown. But I'm gonna take these Flexi Rods down, because I was saying at the beginning of the video, perm rod. But I'm gonna be using my OGX Nourishing Coconut Milk Anti-Breakage Serum. I just like the way this stuff feels and the shine it puts on my hair when I do my sets and my takedowns. So I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna stop talking and start taking these down.
So how I uninstall the Flexi Rods is very simple. Of course, you just have to unfold the ends and then you just twist it down, basically in the opposite direction in which you installed it. So I'm just going to do that all over my head as I take them down, being careful not to disturb the curl. And you can see the curl that it created right here. And doing the same thing. Just wanted to show you the pattern that I'm getting with this curl, with this Flexi Rod. See, I just twisted it down. Very easy and simple. My only con is that I wish I could get my ends a lot sleeker. Alright, all the Flexi Rods are out and I'm just using that coconut milk hair serum from OGX to put all over my hands to prevent frizz. And I'm using the pads of my fingers to get rid of some of the parts. And to separate, all I'm doing is stretching the hair and seeing where it naturally wants to separate and pulling it apart. And then once I pull it apart, I just twirl it around my fingers to keep that curl pattern and to keep that nice coil in there. And the more you separate, the more likely you will have frizz, but I don't have a problem with frizz because I have natural hair. Embrace the frizz. I'm feeling it here. At first I was nervous, but the more I started to separate, it looked better. And taking my rake comb to lift the roots to get a little more fluff and height. And here we are, hunty, with these nice, fluffy, bouncy, defined curls from this Flexi Rod set. Y'all, I am loving it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you learned something. Be sure to make sure you subscribe. Here I am repping my set. Delta Sigma Theta. Ooh. But yeah, go ahead and make sure that you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, beauties, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.